Hello, this is Shilpa. We'll try and understand the repertory search section in the HomeoQuest program. When you open up your Quest, this is your opening screen. To get to the repertory search section, you'll have to press the tab here. So that's your repertory search. This is a global search where you search from all repertories together. So it's one of the most ideal way of choosing your useful rubric for your cases from your entire repertory collection instead of scrolling through each particular repertory or each particular section which you've seen in the sectional search in your repertory browser. Now what you need to do is there's a search box here where you put in the words which represent your patient's symptoms, and all the relevant rubrics containing that word are displayed. So for example, we are searching for rubrics with words, say, fear of dogs. So we put in fear, a space in between, and dog. If you notice, I'm putting just part words. Because by default, if you go into the search options, you'll see that part words are included as a but it's as a default option, which means it will also search fears, fearful, fearing, and dogs, and so on and so forth. So that includes more rubrics in your searches. You press the search button, and this gives you the list of all the rubrics from every repertory in your database with the words fear and dogs. If you click on a particular rubric, the remedies are displayed on the right again, sorted out into degrees. So this is your entire collection of fear and dog rubrics. If you want to go and read where that rubric comes from a particular repertory, you just click on the book name. So for example, if you want to see where fear dogs off is in the mind section of the complete repertory, you click on the book name, and there you go. You jump into your repertory browser, into the complete mind section, onto the rubric fear dog. So you can just read relevant rubrics down below. To come back to the repertory search, you press the tab again. Now, if you want to conduct multiple searches, clear this off and find another word. So for example, the next one is desire for sweets. Then I press search. So you get a second tab with the rubrics desire for sweets. Now the interesting part is you can go back to your first one and you can go through the tabs as you enter more and more rubrics. Another thing which you can do from the repertory search is if you find a particular rubric interesting, you can just double click and you start the repertorization right at the bottom. So whenever you see a rubric in whichever section of your entire HomeoQuest program, you double click on a rubric and your rubric is automatically added on to your repertorization table below. So because that's the whole idea, your repertorization table remains at the bottom, and even if you go from one section to the other, the repertorization table just remains there. We come back to the repertory search. If you want to add on another rubric for your dogs, if you think this is interesting, double click and your repertorization gets updated straight away. We'll come and understand the repertorization table in much more detail in another tutorial, but this is just to show you how you add rubrics right from a repertory search. There is another option in your search options. So as you see, the include part words is included by default, and you also have an option where you show result containing all words, which is also included by default. So it means when you type in desire sweet, it will include all the rubrics with both the words desire and sweet. If you want to search for individual words, then you remove that option and it will search all rubrics with separate words for desire and separate words for sweet. So if I press it now, there you go. So you have rubrics with desire and rubric with sweet separately. And so on and so forth. So we'll get that back. Now the third thing is your advanced option. When you click that, you can actually choose which repertories you want to make your search from. So by default, you search from all repertories. However, if you want to search from just a few selected repertories or even one repertory, you click on the second option and just press on repertory you feel you want to search from. For example, now you just want to search from Ken's repertory. You just say OK, and Desire Suite is now chosen only from the Ken's repertory. Similarly, if you want to just choose multiple repertories, say Complete and Kent, and use another repertory, say Nair, just say OK, and now you'll start searching from these three repertories. So that's where you can actually make a choice of which repertories you want to search from. If you want to go back to the main menu, just say cancel and you start searching from all repertories again. So this is all about the repertory search program. We'll come to the quest tutorial in the next menu. Thank you so much.